Guys, let us discuss the key points and the key exchanges of Chapter 2 of The Richest Man in Babylon. Remember guys, please share this video, comment, and subscribe for more content. The Richest Man in Babylon, Chapter 2, titled The Richest Man in Babylon. In the old Babylon there once lived a certain very rich man named Arkad. Far and wide he was famed for his great wealth. Also was he famed for his liberality. He was generous on his charities, he was generous with his family, but nevertheless each year his wealth increased more rapidly than he spent it. Certain friends of younger days who came to him said, "You, Arkad, are more powerful and fortunate than we. You have become the richest man in all of Babylon while we struggle for existence. You can wear the finest garments and enjoy the rarest of foods, while we must be content if we can clothe our families in raiment that is presentable and feed them as best we can. Yet, once we were equal. We studied under the same master, and in neither the studies nor the games did you outshine us. Why then should a fickle of fate single you out to enjoy all the good things of life and ignore us who are equally deserving?" Thereupon Arkad redemonstrated with them, saying, "If you have not acquired more than a bare existence since we were youths, it is because you have either failed to learn the laws that govern the building of wealth, or else you do not observe them. Fickle fate, as you mentioned, is a vicious goddess who brings no permanent good to anyone. On the contrary, she brings ruin to almost every man upon whom she showers unearned gold. Think you of men who have inherited sudden wealth, and see if these things are not so." His friends then completely agreed with him, but they also besought him to explain how he had become possessed of so much prosperity, so he continued, "In my youth, I looked about me and saw the good things they were to bring happiness and contentment, and I realized that wealth increased the potency of all these. As you see, wealth is power. With wealth, many things are possible. One may ornament a home with the riches of furnishing. One may sail to distant seas. One may feast on the delicacies of far lands. One may buy the ornaments of the gold worker and the stone polisher. One may even build mighty temples for the gods. And when I realized all this, I decided to myself that I would claim my share of the good things of life. I decided that if I were to achieve what I desired, time and study would be required. As for time, all men have it in abundance. As for study, did not our wise teacher teach us that learning was of two kinds? The one being the things that we learned anew, and the other being of the training that taught us how to find out what we did not know. Therefore, I did decide to find out how one might accumulate wealth. As you see, I found employment as a scribe in the Hall of Records. Long hours of each day I labored upon the clay tablet, week after week, month after month. Yet, for my earnings, I had not to show. And one day Algamish, the moneylender, came and ordered a copy of the 9th law and said to me, "I must have this in 2 days." I was unafraid and said to him, "Algamish, you are a very rich man. Tell me how I may also become rich. And all night I will carve upon the clay, and when the sun rises, it shall be complete." And when he returned, the tablets were complete, and he said, "You have fulfilled your part of our bargain, my son, and I will complete mine. As you know, I am becoming an old man, and an old man's tongue loves to wag. Mark you well my words, for if you do not, you will fail to grasp the truths that I will tell you. I found the road to wealth when I decided that a part of all I earned was mine to keep, and so will you." He continued to look at me with a glance that I could feel pierce me, but said no more. But he did say, "Every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. Every copper it earns is its child I can also earn for you. If you would become wealthy, then what you save must earn, and its children must earn, that all may help you give you the abundance you crave. A part of what you earn is yours to keep. It should be no less than a tenth, no matter how little you earn. Pay yourself first. It can be as much more as you can afford. Wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The first copper you save is the seed from which your tree of wealth shall grow. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow. The more faithfully you nourish and water that tree with consistent savings, the sooner you bask in the contentment beneath its shade." Even though Arkad's explanation was put in simple terms, there asked another of his friends the following, "What do you advise us to do that we may also become rich?" Then suddenly Arkad calmly repeated, "I advise you that you take in the wisdom of Algamish and say to yourself, a part of all I earn is mine to keep. Say it in the morning when you first arise. Say it at noon. Say it at night. Say it each hour of every day. Say it to yourselves until the words stand out like letters of fire across the sky. Impress yourself with the idea. Fill yourself with the thought. Let it not be less than 1/10 and lay it by. Soon you will realize what a rich feeling it is to own a treasure upon which you can alone claim. As it grows, it will stimulate you and learn to make your treasures work for you. Make it your slave. Make its children and its children's children work for you. Ensure an income for thy future. Remember, look thou at thy age, and forget not that in the days to come thou will also be numbered among them. Therefore, invest thy treasure with greatest caution, that it not be lost. Remember, counsel with wise men. Seek advice of a man whose daily work is handling money. Let them save you from much in error, as myself made in entrusting my money to the judgment of Asma, the brickmaker. Furthermore, remember that a small return and a safe one is far more desirable than risk. Do not forget that you should still enjoy life while you are here. Do not overstrain or try to save too much. Live otherwise according to your income, and let yourself not get niggardly and afraid to spend. Life is good. Life is rich with many things worthwhile and things to enjoy. And towards the end of it all, his friends thanked him and went away. Some were silent because they had no imagination and could not understand. Others were sarcastic because they thought that one rich should divide with his old friends not so fortunate. But some had in their eyes new lights. A turning point in these men's lives came upon that day when they realized the truths that had come from Algamish to Arkad, and from Arkad to them. To conclude this video, remember, a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself no less than 1/10 of your income, and from there the foundation of your future shall take root. Once again, guys, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Let me know what worked, let me know what didn't, and we'll take it from here. Relics of the Red Pill.